Asia Cup 2012 presented by Leica Mobile. Call the world for less in association with Plain Time Solicitors and Dabur Vatika Hair Cream, Styling and Protection.
Well, we're all gathered here in the city of Dhaka in Bangladesh, and we're all set for the beginning of the Asia Cup 2012. It's the 12th edition, and we'll be coming to you live from the Mirpur Stadium, the Sher-e Bangla Stadium here. And it's the first game of the Micromax Asia Cup 2012, and it's between Bangladesh and a strong Pakistan team.
Tail is the call from the Pakistani captain. It's gone a long way off the track.
It's ahead. Bangladesh.
It's ahead, and Bangladesh have won the toss. Well, the action just about to begin here in this wonderful Asia Cup. Just a reminder that Bangladesh, after winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. And the reason given by the captain was that they've got a heavy loaded field in the pacers department. 3 pacers are being picked today by Bangladesh to deceive Pakistan. The weather is set fair. It is a little warm for the players. The afternoon sessions can be a little bit tough. Mashrafe Murtaza has the ball and Sunil Gavaskar has the mic.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Ramiz. Here he comes for the first ball.
And straight away on target. This is what Bangladesh need to do to get Hafiz in a state of shell. A little bit of swing, and he's off the mark with a flick through the leg side. And it is a very fast outfield. That was half-timed by the left-hander, and still the ball went across to the boundary for a 4.
Yes, this is a very, very quick outfield. Wasn't quite able to get the swing right, the batsman. It's gone between his pads, which is a pretty unusual shot to play. Not quite where he intended, but as Ramiz told us, informed us that he favors the onside, and you can see why, because the bat face closing at the moment of impact.
He would have made them a little bit more sharper in their skills. That's beautifully done off his pads. He's a sweet player through the leg side. That's gone whistling past the man at square leg for 4.
It just also tells you the difficulty bowlers have when they have to make the adjustment from bowling to a right-hander to a left-hander. This would have been a good delivery for a right-hander, but to the left-hander it was on the pads, and he's played it very, very nicely for a boundary. This will give him a lot of confidence. Came out the middle of the bat, good follow-through, good timing, good connection.
Very well played.
In fact, big him from just outside the line of off stump, very risky. Mohammad Hafiz gets his first boundary.
It's a lovely touch from Mohammad Hafiz, who's probably just struggled a little bit with his timing. It was a little touch short from Shafiul Islam, and played it beautifully off the back foot and into the gap. Lightning outfielder did just it was a gentle push, and raced over the boundary. Did not give any opportunity for that fielder at mid-on to pull it back.
It's in the air, but well clear of point. That's very well played. Was intentional from Mohammad Hafiz. Now he's getting a move on.
Get these opportunities. You don't want to let it go. Taking full tour just over the top of that fielder. Way to the wide of third man. Easy pickings.
Beautifully timed by Hafiz. That will race away to the boundary. What a good shot. All about placement and timing and bit of class from Hafiz.
Yes, he had time, waited for the ball to come on to him, and didn't really go too deep in the crease, but really timed it so well. And this outfield is very good. It lends itself quite well to good shots. Maximum value. Just hit it to the gap.
Down the track, finds the gap. That ball will go across once again very quickly to hit the rope. Hafiz taking a little bit of chance. Field was up and it was worth it in the end.
Not afraid to use his feet, Hafiz. Was in fact quite a way down the pitch, but took it on the full. And we've been telling you how good this outfield is, and into the gap and to the boundary.
Makes room, finds the gap once again. It's going to be a futile chase. It's a lightning fast outfield, and that wasn't timed properly by the left-hander. Didn't come off the middle of the bat, but even then the fielders were stretched and the ball went across for a 4.
I was actually surprised when Bangladesh decided to bowl when they won the toss, because we haven't really seen the pitch misbehaving at all. It hasn't been really slow. The ball has been coming onto the bat reasonably well. The outfield is quick.
Just over the man at mid-wicket for 4. It also frees you up as a batsman, T20 cricket, and Nasir Jamshed, who was a great hit in the Bangladesh Premier League, is one example of it. In great position to target mid-wicket area. Pitch not quick enough for Murtaza to be bowling that length, but he had to bowl it. Straight on bowler. That's a big hit. Has he connected? It's gone all the way for 6. First 6 of Asia Cup belongs to Nasir Jamshed. Muscled hard over long on for 6 runs. Have a look at this special shot. He had to clear the man at long on. He had the guts really to play that shot, and it came off because it came off the middle of the bat.
He's always been a very impressive player. Did see him in the Hong Kong Sixers, and did play some attractive cricket. Jamshed, youngster.
That is a boundary. Short, no protection over there. Hafiz quick to transfer his weight onto the back foot and pull it away.
Just a long hop, asking to be hit. And Mohammad Hafiz, batting for such a long time, will not miss that opportunity. Off the back foot, into the gap, another boundary.
Yes, look at it. It's halfway down the pitch and angled at the pads as well, so easy boundary that for Mohammad Hafiz. Oh, he's in trouble. He slipped, and Mushfiqur trying to run towards the ball and hit the stumps.
He went down the pitch, rather just tried to sweep it and then lost his footing. Luckily the ball had just gone a little bit too far from the keeper, Mushfiqur Rahim. No damage done.
Well, he lost his bat as well, not just his footing, he lost his bat as well. There it is, the bat's gone, but he's quickly grabbed it, made sure it's inside the crease. That's a half century for him. His 5th half century for Pakistan. Nicely played. That'll be a boundary. That'll take a lot of pressure off for the Pakistani batsman.
That's beautifully played from Mohammad Hafiz. Just picking that up very late and finding the gap. Touch shot on that occasion off the back foot, and make sure that it bisects the 2-fielder on the offside. Boundary after 22 deliveries. A welcome one for Pakistan.
Once again trying to play in that gap. It could be a close one. To the throwing hand, and it's being referred. Shakib again. This time his throw was on target.
In business and running between the wickets, I probably thought that he came out a little bit slow. Not really backing up. That one head straight to Shakib Al Hasan to the left side. Yep, they've picked up Nasir Jamshed. Finally, he's short.
Yeah, you can see that he is well shot, and there's going to be a big cheer now when this comes up. When the verdict of the third umpire comes up, there's going to be a huge cheer. Yes, you can hear that. The first Pakistan wicket is out. Nasir Jamshed just a little slow off the blocks. He's slightly heavily built as well, so wasn't quite able to cover the ground quickly. And that wicket of a run out went to his throwing hand. Shakib Hassan gets the ball in quickly. Smart work by the skipper, Mushfiqur Rahman as well. And Jamshed is out for 54, 135 for 1. Pakistan have lost their first wicket. Nasir Jamshed out to a run out, and as the elegant Yunus Khan makes his way to the crease, so also do the smartly dressed Roshan and Lakshman Sivaramakrishnan make it to the commentary box.
Thank you very much. Lovely compliment that from Mr. Gavaskar. It's 135 for 1.
Dil Scoop is one of those played by Tilakaratna Dilshan.
Just clears the man at short mid wicket. Hasn't come from the middle of the bat. But this is such a fast outfield. Even on this outfield, it just crawls to the boundary. First boundary this for Yunus Khan.
It was short. The shot was on. But yes, it was the toe, not really the middle of the bat. That's the reason why it just trickled to the boundary. Didn't appear to come off the sweet spot. But still, it's a good feeling. It's always good to have that boundary.
Very quick in calling and in running between the wickets. Yunus Khan.
Well, Pakistan have some very good players to follow.
Leading edge. Yunus Khan looking to work it through leg side, gets the leading edge and a simple catch taken. So the bowling change has worked for Bangladesh. Shahadat Hussain picks up a wicket, and an important one.
Looking to hit it away on the onside. Yunus Khan playing a bit too early. That ball not coming on. And fairly simple catch in the end. So Yunus Khan gone for 12. It's 160 for 2, and it will be drinks.
Thank you, Roshan. Good support there for Bangladesh. You can see that with those supporters. Thick edge, should be a boundary. It's a fast outfield. Yes, it is. Did he open the face of the bat deliberately? I'm not too sure. Nevertheless, it's a boundary. A little bit wide of the stumps. The boundary of the first ball of an over puts pressure on the bowling side. Short delivery up in the air. That's going to be out. Very good bouncer. And was it that single that was not taken of the previous delivery that cost Mohammad Hafiz his wicket?
Yeah, I thought he took him by surprise. Shahadat Hussain did try to bowl a few bounces early on, but this was on target and caught Mohammad Hafiz by surprise. Second wicket for him, a good bouncer. Onto the body, it came a little bit, perhaps a bit quicker than he anticipated, and a straightforward catch, just looped up. Shafiul Islam picking up the catch, and Shahadat picks up his second wicket. A good breakthrough, sending back the set. Mohammad Hafiz for 89, Pakistan 169 for 3.
9 of 9. Good slow delivery that by Shahadat. They'll get a couple.
Two new batsmen in the crease.
The bouncer again. Is it going to result in a wicket? Yes. Another well-directed bouncer. Good catch that. He had to cover a fair distance to his right. Mustafa Murtaza, who knows a thing or two about bowling short. Good catch. And much to the delight of the Bangladesh supporters.
Excellent piece of bowling once again from Shahid Hussain. Bowled a slower ball and followed up with a short pitch delivery. Once again caught him in surprise, and it is a good catch. Really good one from Mashrafi Murtaza. In the hand, very elated Shahid Hussain picks up his third wicket. That Asad Shafiq gone for 4. Pakistan 175 for 4.
He was waiting for it. He was waiting for it, Umar Akmal. Didn't quite get up as much as Shahid would have wanted, so he's kicking himself. But that was a very well executed full shot.
Yes, it just didn't rise enough. We saw the batsmen were uncomfortable early on two occasions when they hit up in the air. This time he belted it down the mid-wicket region quite nicely, Umar Akmal.
But now you can see it's a little more round-armish. Up in the air, that should be a catch. Mid-wicket circling under it. Will he take it? Yes! It bounces, but it takes it. So Umar Akmal once again flatters to deceive.
Finally among the wickets. You spoke how well he's bowled, but finally being awarded that one. Umar Akmal trying to hit it out of the ground, getting and leading it one more time, and it was Abdul Razak who took a long time. Bit of a bounce in the end, but still in the end takes it quite comfortably. He'll be disappointed because he was looking good, Umar Akmal. This is a big wicket. Umar Akmal goes back to the pavilion for 21. Pakistan in a bit of a spot of bother. 192 for 5. Is it gone? Yep, he's taken it. Hang on, perhaps the non-striker just suggesting that he might have bounced. I thought it bounced off and hit the non-striker. What's important that whether it bounced on the turf, the first thing is that it is a legitimate delivery. Hit him straight down there. Oops, a couple of fumbles. And you've got to get a better view from a different angle.
Well, now you know why the umpire asked for the TV umpire. Great presence of mind, you've got to say that. And that's out. That's a big wicket. And it's 193 for 6 here. Afridi out for a duck.
Pakistan was looking so good at one stage.
Cleaned him up with a beautiful delivery, looking for the spin, not there. Razak has done a fair bit of damage, not only to the stumps, but Pakistan's hopes there. Misbah is gone, and that is a crucial blow.
What a big wicket for Bangladesh. Misbah ul Haq was the man they wanted, at least Pakistan wanted, to back till the end, and that came in with the arm. And completely done. Very little movement of the feet for Misbah. He was beaten off the pitch. And the 7th wicket is down, and a big one. Misbah ul Haq goes out for 8. Pakistan 198 for 7.
That's beautifully timed. There's no one to protect this one. Umar Gul gets a 4 of the last ball, 7 runs from the over, and it's 227 for 7.
Bangladesh, but he was an international umpire. He's played first-class cricket for Sri Lanka.
Is drilled it past the man at mid-off for 4. Good strike from Umar Gul. His third boundary is on 22 from 18 balls, so this is turning out to be one fine cameo from him.
Yeah, he picked up the slow ball quite well, and it was a bit too short, so had plenty of time. And one bounce, a couple of bounces to the boundary, but A very important knock for Pakistan. He's already into the 20s, Umagul. He's edging close to that 250 task.
Oh, that's wild. And they're put away for another boundary. This is not good from Bangladesh. Need to be on focus here.
This is definitely hurting them. 2 boundaries of consecutive deliveries. That last one, another poorly directed one. And played very fine by Umagul.
Full toss being put away for 6. That is magnificent strike. 50 partnership comes up as well between the two, but Umagul has clearly hurt Bangladesh in this over. Put away gallantly and brightly and superbly.
Well, it's a pity that Bangladesh had to pick the 49th over to bowl poorly, and Umagul has made capital use of it. 14 of 3 balls. In a tight situation, Pakistan have done very well. They have made the most of some poor deliveries in this over.
This is his highest one-day score as well, Umagul, on 39. Oh, bowled him. Slow delivery doing the job. And Pakistan 251 for the loss of 8 wickets now. Gul gone for 39.
Cleverly bowled by Murtaza, but Umagul had done his job. Bangladesh striking, getting the wicket of the last ball. But Pakistan have got to the target, I guess. They wanted 250 and they've got there. Umagul made 39, 251 for 8.
Smashes it, and that's been grasped at cover. It went hard, it went straight, and it was put down by Nazim.
Let's see what happens.
Well, that's beautifully done by Saeed Ajmal. A boundary of the last ball. Great improvisation and a very good result for Pakistan. 11 runs from the over. Saeed Ajmal 8 from just 3 balls, and have a look at this improvisation. Went across towards the offside, exposed the stumps, connected it well enough to get it past the man in the ring for a boundary. So last 3 overs giving Pakistan 35 runs and also giving them a bit of a hope. They end the innings on 262 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better finish for Pakistan. Struggling at one stage.
So then Bangladesh need to back well, and if they bat out 50 overs, they're likely to win this and spring a surprise on Pakistan. 263 then to get at 5.26 runs per over.
Mohammad Hafiz opens the batting, opens the bowling.
Pakistan have used this tactic quite regularly. They did that against England too in the one-days at the United Arab Emirates. Hafiz opened the bowling. Remember, there are now new balls available at either end, so the ball will be hard and new for a fair bit of time. Tamim Iqbal taking the first ball. Well, he wanted one off the mark. He flicks it over square leg. That will be a boundary. First boundary of the Bangladesh innings, and the crowd is delighted.
It's lightning fast outfielder. Any bowler going into a vacant area races over to the boundary, not coming from the middle part of the bat, just a turn of the wrist. Bat closing the last moment, the face got enough to pick up his first boundary. So welcome boundary for Nazimuddin and Bangladesh.
And that should be runs, maybe even a boundary. It's a fast outfield. Yes, it's a boundary. Just a little punch, didn't try to hit it too hard. 13 for no loss. And that's nicely struck. It's raced away to the boundary. Good shot from Tamim Iqbal.
delightful to see to play that shot from Tamim. Didn't try to hit it too hard. On the up, just a punch. Found the gap, found the boundary.
It's a very good shot. Picked it from around the off stump. Brought his wrists into play. And once again, what a shot. What a lovely shot that was. It was a half volley, all right, but it still had to be put away. And Nazimuddin has hit it powerfully.
Yeah, good looking shot from the youngster. Nazimuddin is keen to play a few strokes. It was pitched up, hit it hard onto the ground, and it flew over the infield and very quickly to the boundary, picking up his third boundary. And, batting well. He's 23 deliveries for his 18 runs. If you get an opportunity, you've got to put it away, and that's exactly what Nazimuddin did.
Will it go the distance? Yes, it does. For a moment it looked as if it was going to go to that fielder there on the pads, and he uses the pace and he flicks it over that fielder at deep fine leg. Paul Rifle just trying to get a message from the TV umpire that it was indeed a 6 and not a boundary. And yes, I think it is a 6, just over the ropes. And now when he signals it, there is going to be a huge roar from the crowd. There was a big roar anyway when he hit that ball, but it'll be double that once Paul Rifle signals a 6. Once he raises his hands. Yes, look at that, look at the roar. What a shot. This is another fine shot to end the over. Beautifully struck by Nazimuddin. 36 for no loss. I beg your pardon, and Laxman Sivaram-Krishnan.
Thank you, Mr. Gavaskar. Runs continuing to flow. This time it's Tamim Iqbal getting his second boundary. Beautifully. This is good batting by Bangladesh. Taking a bit of time at the start of the innings now. Nazimuddin in the last over picking up 14. Third man should take it comfortably. Umar goes the fielder. So Chima strikes in his first over, getting of the dangerous batsman Nazimuddin for 30. He was looking good, but it's the short delivery that's done him in.
Relief for Pakistan. Definite width outside the off stump. Nazimuddin going at it very hard. Good catch by Umar Gul on the boundary. He timed his jump perfectly. He's a tall man, and big wicket. Pakistan getting that breakthrough they wanted. Nazimuddin, the batsman, out for 30. Bangladesh 45 for 1.
Smashed on. A certain boundary there. Islam now getting on with things. Getting off the mark with the boundary. That also brings up the 50 for Bangladesh. Well bowled. A short delivery first up, and then the slower delivery. This, I think, would have been tight. Again, a direct hit. That's well struck. Aggressive, using the bottom hand to good effect. Islam ends the over with a boundary. It's 65 for 1.
Takes out the big one. It's gone all the way. Magnificently timed by the left-hander. Well, the crowds absolutely loved it, and I think that 6 will put in a lot of good things in his mind also against the spin.
Yeah, this is the first time he tried to play a big shot, and my word, it has gone way back in for a big 6. Terrific shot. Shot selections have been very good indeed. That's flicked away. Should be a couple of runs. Just the wrong line bowled by Shahid Afridi. Once again, Jalul Islam putting away in the vacant areas. He looks to be a busy cricketer, Zahrul Islam. One was expecting perhaps Mohammad Ashraful would have been picked up, but he was not picked up in the squad. Selectors opted for bowling. And opted for Zahrul Islam, but that is a poor shot. Really poor shot. Big wicket. Partnership was looking good, and it's Shahid Afridi who gives them the breakthrough.
And the crowd is stunned into silence because this really wasn't required. Zahrul Islam was going very smoothly and a needless hoik, and he knew that he had played a bad shot. Maybe the fact that there was nobody there patrolling the mid-wicket range induced that strike from him, but he's gone after scoring 23-90 for 2 Bangladesh. Afridi has been cover-driven gloriously for 4. Over-pitching to Tamim Iqbal, and Tamim Iqbal was ready for it. Cracked it past cover and now pushes himself into the 40s. Misbah ul Haq is not at all chuffed by that delivery from Afridi. A soft one outside the off stump. And have a look at that cracking drive.
A dangerous shot against him. He bowls a quicker delivery with skids. This one kept low as well.
This is a quicker delivery. And look at that, he's bowled neck and crop, as they say. And Afridi, disappointed with that boundary of the first ball by Tamim Iqbal, has struck back for Pakistan, getting the Bangladesh skipper out 100 for 3.
That's well played once again. It's a very fast outfield. And gets 4.
Because they haven't had much to cheer about. Look at the way he brings that bottom end into play there. Beautifully done. A little short of a length is all that he's looking for. And he plays with a straight bat as well. That's why the ball goes wide or mid-on.
Big cheer from the crowd. Half century there for Tamim Iqbal. His 20th in one-day internationals, and he's played extremely well.
Thick leading edge. Will it go to the boundary? Yes, it does. Shahid Afridi's got a wry smile on his face. Didn't pick that wrong one. That's what Tamim Iqbal suggests. But he won't mind that. Still a boundary.
He's looking to play leg side. Good googly. Just to be returned with an angle, getting the leading edge. And it's a very, very fast outfield. Yunus Khan can't get there.
Well struck. That'll be a boundary. The fielder at cover makes no effort. He's in good touch, good form, Tamim. Look at the way he's leaning into the drive. This is an excellent shot. Look at the transfer of balance. Beautifully done.
Classic shot. We thoroughly enjoyed this. Probably the best he's played so far. I've seen a couple down the leg side through mid-wicket, but this one was a stunning shot.
Ball him. And he's got a wicket. He's got an important wicket, that of Tamim Iqbal. He's chopping the ball onto the stumps, trying to late cut that ball. He chops it onto the stumps. And that is a big wicket. The wicket of a man in form.
Disbelief in the crowd. And the soft dismissal in the end. Just got the impression, even in the last over, Tamim Iqbal was getting tired. And look at this tired shot. It was the angle from round the stumps. The ball just coming in, not turning. It's not a big turn of the ball. Hafiz is delighted. He knows the importance of this wicket. They had to break this partnership. They've done exactly that. A good hand by Tamim Iqbal. Bangladesh 135 for 4. New man in, Mahmudullah. More than a handy batsman. Seen some useful innings played by this man. And to tell you more, it's going to be Ramiz Raja and Athar Ali Khan.
135 for 4. Bangladeshi fans a little subdued now. Oh, that's close enough. That is close and given, yes, trying to sweep the ball. It was a straighter one from Hafiz. It's Mahmudullah who's gone.
Straight away picking up Mahmudullah Riyad. Umpire adjudging him leg before wicket. Took his time in the end. Gave it in favour of the bowler. We'll just have another look whether it would have gone down the leg side. That's the only thought that had propped in my mind the first look I had. Well, that's the way it is. Well, he's back in the pavilion. Out for naught. Bangladesh 135 for 5.
Once again, another pull shot. Well, that has been struck to the boundary. First boundary in 55 deliveries.
Chima shot again, right on top of it, and slammed through mid-wicket. Plenty of bat, and a good boundary. Welcome runs for Bangladesh. They need this. They need to inject some kind of fire into their batting. They need to pick that run rate. Still, the asking rate over 7 runs.
And Hussain continues to bat in the manner he's doing. Beautiful. Played with the left-hander's elegance. First boundary for Saqib Hasan. Between extra cover and mid-off.
Delightful shot. A welcome boundary. It's been very productive for Bangladesh the last 7 deliveries. Saqibul Hasan just giving himself a bit of room and hitting it through extra cover. Slight improvisation. Was not leaning into it but moved away a bit.
That is slashed for a boundary. Went down the pitch but moved towards the leg side. Gave himself a little bit of room. The 50 partnership coming with that boundary by Saqib.
Well, the momentum. Bangladesh managing to get the momentum going. Saqibul Hasan the key. Gave himself a little bit of room outside the off stump. Definite width, short and wide. Chima has been a bit short. And Saqib had plenty of width. Just threw his bat at it. More than welcome boundary for Bangladesh. Saqib now goes up to 36 with that for his second boundary.
The quicker delivery, and it's pushed away to the boundary. On the pads, that's not a good delivery.
Very well played by Saqib. There was a man inside the circle at short fine leg. Just to the right, he was straying down the leg side Ajmal from round the wicket. A quicker one, nicely helped away. Very well timed.
Beautiful shot, but there's a fielder there. 200 comes up with that single for Bangladesh. 63 now needed of 55 deliveries.
Thanks very much indeed. That's a very good strike. What a shot. Greeting the new bowler, Saeed Ajmal, with a maximum. He's been very impressive, this man. Nasir Hussain, just at a time when Bangladesh required a big hit, he pulls out one.
What a time to bring up that shot. Fantastic shot from Nasir Hussain. Picked it up very nicely, and that is a big, big 6. First delivery for a 6. Good start to the over.
Terrific half century. 23rd half century for Saqibul Hasan. And what a knock this is turning out to be.
What an important knock this is once again from Saqibul Hasan. 23rd ODI 50, highest run getter in ODIs for Bangladesh.
It's gone fine. It'll be 4. The last over, they started with the 6 in the bowling of Ajmal. This time of Umar Gul. They're starting off with a boundary. And Hussain once again.
The crowd are going crazy, sensing that perhaps this is the time when Bangladesh can upset, pull up a major upset in the opening game of the Asia Cup. I got outside edge, got it finer and got a boundary. 11 runs in the previous over, 4 in the first delivery from Umar Gul. What's in store? He moves on to 43 of just 47 deliveries.
More rounds on the leg side now. Bit of a teaser for the fielder. It's yet another boundary. Boy, oh boy, he's turning the heat on. What a player he's turning out to be. Fielded magnificently. And now he's batting brilliantly. Nasir Hussain.
19 runs of the last 8 deliveries. Short, didn't try to hit it too hard, knowing that there are 2 fielders in the deep, but bisecting the fielder and putting it into the gap. Yet another boundary. 2 fours in a row for Nasir Hussain. 39 needed from 40 deliveries.
Seven fours and 1 6 of the bowling of Umar Gul. It's far too many boundaries. Bowled it. When things were looking in control, Umar Gul produces a beauty. That have come into the right-hander who's played a brilliant innings, but wicket at the right time for Pakistan. They're back in the match.
Stunned silence in the crowd. They saw Nasir Hussain picking up 2 boundaries in a row, and all of a sudden Umar Gul going through his defences. Casual looking shot, just going through the bat and pad, hitting the stumps. Umar Gul delighted. Why shouldn't he be? Giving away 8 runs in the first 2 overs and picking that all-important wicket of Nasir Hussain, who has to go back to the pavilion after a very well-made 47. Bangladesh 224 for 6.
Ajmal has knocked him over. Had no clue. It was a wild slog from Abdul Razak. And Ajmal just kept it simple. Full and straight. Knocks over the left-hander.
Was expected. Abdul Razak was sent early in front of Mashrafi Murtaza, perhaps looking for big shots. No one near there. Completely missing it, and the ball going on to hit the stumps. Good piece of bowling under pressure from Saeed Ajmal. Abdul Razak gone for 1. Bangladesh 228 for 7.
Early call from Saqib Al Hasan to get another single. Ball in. Last delivery of the over. Mashrafi Murtaza was beaten in the air and off the pitch. Would be the over that has changed the match around. Couple of wickets in this over, just 2 runs. And Ajmal is bowled an absolutely fantastic over.
Yeah, what an over, but must say it's a poor shot. When you're looking for singles, you don't want to see players like Mashrafi Murtaza to try and play a big shot. And a very happy and elated Saeed Ajmal. Fantastic over. This time he picks up a 2nd wicket in this over. Just Mashrafi Murtaza gone for 1. Bangladesh 230 for 8.
Very well bowled, and up goes the finger. It's been given out leg before. What a delivery. Right into the block hole. Not an easy delivery to bowl under pressure. The Yorker. Another one bites the dust.
He's a class act, Umar Gul. Likes to bowl at the depth of the innings and gets the ball to reverse. Did enough. Yep. On target. Beautifully bowled. On toes, would have gone on to hit the middle stump. Yep. Superb delivery. Shafiul Islam are gone for 1. Bangladesh 235 for 9.
Has gone through, will be 4. He's playing a beauty here, Saqib Al Hasan, without support from the other end. Can he pull out a miracle? Batting on 62, 4th boundary for him.
Yeah, it's a lot more fuller and a bit quicker. Just gets a thick enough outside edge which goes in between the fielder. Once again a boundary in the first delivery.
Bowled him. There it is. He had to look for boundaries. And Omar Gul produces a simple delivery, full and straight. He wanted the batsman to make a move, which he did. Saqib Al Hasan. What's happened there? They're going upstairs, are they? Pakistan team started celebrating, and suddenly the umpire has gone upstairs to see if that was a low ball. Ian Gould, the umpire.
Is there another twist? He looks good. He looks fine. It's all over.
So, late celebration there, Ian Gould making an anticlimax out of it, just going upstairs.
What an effort from Saqib Al Hasan. 64 he made. Bangladesh in the end, 241 all out.
Pakistan winning by 21 runs. It's been a very tight game. Margin might be 21, but there was a situation where Pakistan could have been restricted to 220, 230. Omar Gul making a vital contribution of 39 towards the end of the innings, and also picking up 3 wickets in this last spell. Omar Gul and Saqib Al Hasan, I have to say, ran out of partners. He was in complete control, but the lower half of the Bangladesh batting just caved in. They're not looking to support Saqib Al Hasan. They were looking for the big shots and getting themselves out.
They were close, but not close enough.